Hello and welcome to the Helping You Sparkle podcast with me, Delphi Ellis. Here you'll find insight, intention and inspiration designed to help you find your mojo and get your sparkle back. The information provided in this podcast is not intended to replace any medical advice. If you're worried about your health or well-being or engaging in any of the activities included in this recording, please speak to your doctor. This weekly micro podcast, which I've also called Monday Mojo across other platforms since 2017, is not affiliated with any other newsletter or podcast of the same name. For information about terms and conditions or details of services provided through the Helping You Sparkle portfolio, visit helpingyouSparkle.com. Monday Mojo, find your spring. Does it ever sometimes feel like life is basically just about taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back? With March just around the corner, don't ask me where February went, you might rightly be getting excited that the daffodils are showing their faces and it will soon be time to get your shorts out. However, just as we're getting ready to fold the last woolly jumper away, Mother Nature says hold your horses and the weather app announces a cold snap is on its way. March can be brutal for that. It reminds us that just as we may be getting comfy, something frosty could come along. Change isn't always unhelpful, of course. In fact, for some of us, it may even feel necessary. We might welcome it at work or at home, whether that's in the shape of a promotion, a house move or a holiday, especially if it's been a long time coming. For others, though, it might feel like the sands have shifted enough, thank you very much, and things just need to settle down. In any event, if it feels like things are happening to us rather than for us, before long our mojo can feel like it's running out. If this sounds like you, this might help. This week, maybe set the intention to find your spring. The good news about the weather, of course, especially as a metaphor for life, is that it's changeable. Nothing stays as it is for too long. In other words, if things are difficult right now, know this will pass. In the same way, if you're hoping for some change, you could try pushing for something different. Just be sure it's what you really want, and then maybe start where you are. If you've fallen into the trap of thinking everything has to be perfect, perhaps rethink that strategy and acknowledge that sometimes good enough is enough. If you particularly feel like you're not measuring up right now, a good question to ask can be, compared to what? No one is posting their failures on Facebook, and comparison can be a slippery slope. If you've disconnected from things that bring you joy, then see if you can find ways to reintegrate them that help. Perhaps write a list of things that put a bit of sparkle in your step, and then consider how they might become part of your self-care routine. While a change can be as good as a rest, a healthy plan may be better than both. Sometimes, though, the only thing we can really focus on is ourselves, whether that's facilitating change from the inside or deciding what or who needs to stay on the periphery. In the end, we might even decide to carry the weather with us and feel the sunshine every day. For information about more services available through the Helping You Sparkle portfolio, including my weekly newsletter Monday Mojo, visit helpingyouSparkle.com.